So Terry, now you wrote a very powerful book. This is what ChatGPT has to say about your book. It's not just another self-help fluff piece. It's a no nonsense guide that challenges you to confront your fears, embrace discomfort, and take ownership of your life's direction. 10 principles designed to build a rock-solid foundation of beliefs and behaviors, pushing you to rise above mediocrity and truly excel. He emphasizes that excellence isn't a one-time achievement, but a sustained effort requiring relentless commitment and resilience. This book dares you to question the current path and equips you with the tools to forge an extraordinary life, no matter the obstacles. I would love to hear more about this. I know you are in it to change people's lives, and I can't wait to hear about the book. It had 10 principles in it. Let's dive into at least a few so we can create some value for the audience.
Absolutely. So sustainable excellence, I never expected to write a book, never wanted to write a book. There's sort of an old joke that says when we talk to God, it's called prayer. When God talks to us, it's called schizophrenia. So God never told me, to write a book. I think what God has done, and he's done this several times in my life, where he puts enough people in my path that start making the same suggestion over and over and over again. And I think I'm old enough now and mature enough that I pay attention to that when it happens. And so people were saying that you should write a book, you should write a book. So sustainable excellence was really a book born out of 2 conversations I had. One was with a former player that I had coached in high school who'd moved to the area in Colorado where my wife and I live with her fiance, and the 4 of us had dinner one night. And I remember saying to her after dinner that I was excited that she was living close and I could watch her find and live her purpose. And Deanna, she looked at me and she was like, well, Coach, what do you think my purpose is? I said, I have absolutely no idea what your purpose is. But that's what your life should be about. Finding the reason you were put on the face of this earth, and there is a reason, using your unique gifts and talents and living that reason. So that was one conversation. And then I had a young man in college reach out to me on social media, and he wanted to know what I thought were the most important things that he should learn, not to just be successful in his job or business, but to be successful in life. And I didn't want to give him the, get up early, work hard, help others. I didn't want to give him the cliches that we all know. So I wanted to go deeper. So I took some notes and eventually kind of had these 10 thoughts, these 10 ideas, these 10 principles. So I sent them to him. And then I stepped back and I was like, well, I got a life story that fits underneath that principle. Or I've got somebody that I know that fits underneath this principle. So literally during the 4 to 5 month period where I was healing after I had my leg amputated, I sat down at the computer and I built stories. And they're real stories about real people underneath each of the principles. And that's how sustainable excellence came to be.